Lake Como is in the Lombardy region between Milan and the foothills of the Alps. It's arguably one of Italy's dreamiest locations. Come spend 36 hours with us in Bellagio, one of Lake Como's most famous and beautiful towns. The hotel we stayed in was such a steal. It's called Borgo Le Terrazze and has stunning views of the lake, the center of Bellagio, a pool, rooms with a terrace, and really great service. This is a 3-star hotel and it only cost us 160 euros for the night. We booked directly with the hotel because I saw that prices were about 60 euros higher on booking.com. The hotel isn't directly in the center of Bellagio, but they have a free shuttle service that takes only about 5 minutes to get you down there. Otherwise, it's about a 30 to 45 minute walk. The location of the hotel didn't bother us at all because it was so affordable, the views were so good, and it was pretty quiet up there. We checked in, unpacked our bags, and we went straight to the hotel pool. The views were so good, the sun felt good, the water was freezing, so we didn't swim much. We had a little pasta lunch, and then we headed down to the center of Bellagio. Bellagio is a tiny town with so many charming little alleyways full of local restaurants, bars, and boutique shops. We went in early May and it wasn't too packed, but in the summer it's definitely swarming with people because it is one of the most famous towns on the entire lake. The town really is just so beautiful. We spent time walking through the alleys and along the waterfront where you get some of the best views. We didn't have any dinner reservations, so we just walked around and scoped out a few restaurants that looked good and ended up really lucking out and finding a table on the water at Hotel Metropole. They have this whole beautiful terrace where we watched the boats and the swans go by during the sunset, and it was just so beautiful that it definitely felt like a simulation. Even if the food wasn't good, we still would have been so happy, but fortunately the food really was as good as the view. We're both vegetarian, so I had the eggplant parmesan and grilled veggies, and Kiefer had penne arrabbiata, and we shared some bruschetta. For dessert, we had creme brulee and strawberry cheesecake, and everything was really tasty. The price was super fair for the location and the food quality, and we highly recommend. There's so many beautiful places to see on Lake Como besides Bellagio, but since we only had 36 hours, we wanted to make the most of our time, so we booked a boat tour. We asked our hotel for boat rental recommendations, and they were so nice and actually reached out to a list of drivers who happened to be available last minute and booked it for us. So our new friend Giacomo picked us up right next to where we ate dinner last night on the waterfront, and he showed us around for 2 hours. He told us stories from a local's point of view, he showed us villas that celebrities own, and he showed us famous filming locations from movies like House of Gucci, Star Wars, and James Bond. The boat ride cost 200 euros for 2 hours, which for a couple isn't the most economical, but if you do it with a group, you can split the cost. If you have more time and you want to get out at some of those locations, the ferry's super affordable, and it will take you all over the lake. The boat ride was honestly our favorite part of our visit, and it was well worth it to us. It felt so magical to be able to see Como from the water, just a totally different point of view. Lake Como truly is so unique and beautiful and clearly famous for a reason. We would love to go back and see more parts of the lake and different towns when we have more time. Thank you for coming along on our mini trip, and we'll see you next time.